Happy New Year and get ready for new rifle cartridges. Will there be any? Are you kidding me? Does the sun rise in the east? Stay tuned. Ron's prognostications for new cartridges coming down the pike. Anyone can see that we don't have enough rifle cartridges. So, out with the old and in with the new. Let's start with the diminutive 17 calibers. Do we need another one? Well, we've got the Mach 2 at 2,000 feet per second. We've got the HMR at 2,500 feet per second. We have the 17 WSM from Winchester doing 3,000 feet per second. We have the 17 Hornet hitting 3,600 feet per second. We've got the 17 Fireball hitting 4,000 feet per second. And we've got the 17 Remington going 4,400 feet per second. I don't think we need another one. Is the 22 team lacking for a player? Well, let's see. We've got the 22 long rifle rimfire. We've got the 22 Magnum. We've got the old 22 Hornet, the 221 Fireball, the 222 Remington, the 223 Remington. We've got the 224 Valkyrie from Federal. We've got the 22 Nosler. We've got the 224 Magnum from Weatherby. We've got the good old 22 250, the 220 Swift, and the 223 WSSM. Why do we have a gap in the line? Because the team is not complete yet. What's likely to come? Either the 22 250 Ackley Improved or the 22 Creedmoor, which would be this 6mm Creedmoor neck down to take this 22 bullet. I think that's a potential for a new cartridge. It likely won't be the Ackley Improved version of the 22 250 Remington, although I'd like it to be because, man, that's one of my favorites. But the Creedmoor seems the obvious answer. It's got all the latest of the PRC style cartridges with the long bullets, and it's just almost identical capacity to that 22 250 Improved. Got a lot of cases there. All you have to do is neck it down. A lot of guys are doing it already. I think they're going to legitimize this one. If not this year, next year, fairly soon. 22's got to have one more. Hey, talk about fronting a weak lineup. Look at those 24s. Man, I think we need a little help here. We've got the little 6mm ARC, the 6mm Creedmoor, the 243 Winchester. That one's always hanging in there. Oh, the hanging on by a thread 6mm Remington should be doing better, but it's kind of going away. And then the rare 240 Weatherby Magnum. I don't know. It seems to me we've got a little bit of room here on the end. There used to be a 243 WSSM, but that one just appeared about as fast as it showed up. What I'm thinking is Nosler has a 22, a 26, a 27, a 28, a 30, and a 33. Nosler doesn't have a 24 Nosler cartridge. Maybe there's some room for that one. 25 calibers. Now here is a category looking for a little support. You don't have much. 250 Savage, my gosh, that thing's an antique. 257 Roberts isn't much younger, nor is the 25-06, really, when you consider how long it was a Wildcat. 257 Weatherby Magnum, man, that thing was created way back in the 1940s. And then there was the very short-lived 25 WSSM. That thing is pretty much dead already. We have got a lot of room here, folks. Who's going to fill it? My prediction is the next caliber category that needs some new cartridges is the 25. We don't have the long high BC bullets for this one yet. Look for someone to come out with a new 25, fast twist barrel, shooting long high BC bullets. Jump to the 6.5s and you've got an entire frontline starting team, including the quarterback and the wideouts. Everybody's here. We don't need another 26 caliber. We do not need another 6.5. Do you hear me? We do not need another 6.5mm cartridge. Please. Well, what about the 27s? 10 years ago, I would have said, yes, there's something new coming out. But now I'm not so sure. At the bottom of the heap, we got the 6.8 SPC. At the top of the heap, we've got the 27 Nosler. We've got the good old 270 Weatherby Magnum. That's still a real top performer. And we got some now shorties, the 270 WSM and the 6.8 Western. I don't think we need another 277. But this one got me a little bit interested. That's the 277 Fury using 80,000 psi for a max chamber pressure. That one suggests to me we may be seeing some new cartridges based along this one, but not in a 277, obviously. It's already here. What happens if you neck it up to a 28 or a 30 or take it down to a 25? That could be my new highly desired long bullet 25 caliber. The 25 Fury could be cool, but is it coming? Then there's the big mystery. Will we get a new 7mm? I think we've got 16 of them in front of us right now, and I'm probably missing a few. Let me know. But this suggests to me we've probably covered the waterfront. From the oldest one out there, the 757 Mauser way back in 1892, to the newest, the 7mm PRC of just the last couple of months, we are flush with 7mm. Whether you call them 28s, 280s, 284s, or 7MMs, we have plenty. Oh, pity the poor 30 calibers, the poor suffering 308s. They just don't have any supporting members. No, I don't think we need another 30 caliber, but count on it. Somebody's going to make one. Somebody's going to introduce it. Maybe not this year, but down the road, they'll find a gap in here somewhere and they'll slide in another 300 you can't live without. The 33s, the 35s, the 37s, the 40s, and bigger. I'm not even going to go there. I don't think we need any more. However, we're probably going to see some developments in the shorter, smaller cartridges with the larger bullets. There's a lot of work still being done with those AR platforms, whether it's the shortest AR-15 or the mid-range 308 length in the AR-10. And of course, there are some guys building and shooting the full-length 30-06 sizes, and they're always looking for new cartridges to use there. So wouldn't surprise me if we found some more of those really short ones getting necked up to some fairly significant diameters. Yeah, it's really popular for hog hunting, for instance, especially with the subsonics. So look for some developments there. But here is what I honestly think might be coming down the pike. Something along this line. Talked about it earlier, the 277 Fury with the higher pressures. That suggests to me there will be some more development along the lines of higher pressure. We've already done the fast twist barrels and the extremely long bullets. We've done the bigger magnum powder capacities. We've done all of the calibers pretty much. Not a lot of 29s out there. But I think pushing the pressures up just might be the next field of battle for the new cartridges. So watch for something like this little 277. That's a 308 neck down to 27 caliber, puts the steel head on it, and you can push your pressures up to 80,000 psi. That's pretty significant. You get a lot more velocity that way. And I think folks are going to be looking for cartridges that will work really well in shorter barrels because so many people are going to suppressors now. A suppressor is really nice for knocking down the sound, and it makes it a lot more comfortable to shoot, doesn't damage your hearing, and many say that it confuses game. So if you're needing to shoot a lot of hogs out of a field, you can get a lot more shots in with the subsonics using a heavy bullet at a lower velocity. So look for some developments along that line. And then the other thing is I think is represented by the 350 Legend. Not that you're going to want a lot of more 35 caliber bullets or cartridges. It's this straight-walled cartridge development. Still several states that require a straight-walled cartridge for deer hunting, and it is so popular, and so many people hunt whitetails and are needing that I think they're going to say, look, 35s are working pretty well. We use a 357 Magnum, but we also use the 44 Rem Mag. What about stretching that one out a little bit? I would look for some developments in a straight-wall cartridge, a little bit a wider bullet for a little more punch down range. I think a lot of shooters are looking for that. Wouldn't surprise me if someone came out with one of those. Beyond that, I really can't say what's going to happen. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't have the inside track with anybody. Let me know what you think is going to be the next hot development, if any. And also, let me know what I missed. I had a lot of cartridges up here. I thought I had them fairly complete, but I know I had some gaps in my lines. So let me know some of your favorites that you think I should have included. Maybe we'll do a special on them next time. Hey, happy 2023 to everyone. I hope you have a great year. I hope you get the rifles and cartridges you always wanted, and I hope they work well for you. And we'll be seeing you down the line on more videos from Ron Spomer Outdoors. Hunt honest and shoot straight.